Hello and welcome to the Daily Thunk. In today's video we're asking the question, what is the difference between a fruit and a vegetable? Have you ever wondered why we refer to some foods as vegetables even though they're actually botanical fruits? As it turns out, there's a simple explanation for why we've started calling certain foods like squash and tomatoes vegetables. The answer lies in history, and it's much more interesting than you'd think. Botanically speaking, a fruit is a seed-bearing structure that develops from the ovary of a flowering plant. Vegetables are all other plant parts, roots, leaves, and stems. Fruits are sweet and juicy, while vegetables are savory and crunchy. And just so you know, seeds aren't the only thing that can make something a fruit. In fact, some fruits don't have any seeds at all. For example, bananas have no seeds, but are still considered to be fruits because they're part of the same plant family as oranges and grapes, which do have seeds inside them. There's a lot of confusion about the difference between fruits and vegetables because, in the culinary sense of the word, fruits are sweet while vegetables are generally savoury. Many people assume that since ketchup is made from tomatoes, fruits, ketchup must be a fruit, but this isn't true at all. On the other hand, many people believe that eggplants are vegetables when they're actually really fruits. In plants that produce both flower and fruit, like apples or cucumbers, you'll find seeds surrounded by fleshy tissue. The fleshy part can be eaten raw or cooked. For example, most lemons become lemonade when they're squeezed into juice form, and so these plants fall under the umbrella term fruit. Plants with seeds surrounded by a protective coating but not much other flesh tend to be used more in savoury dishes. Tomatoes are one such example. So why do we call certain foods like squash and tomatoes vegetables when they're really botanical fruits? The word vegetable comes from the Latin word vegetabilis, which means able to grow. The word fruit comes from the Latin word frutos, which means to enjoy. The first known use of the word vegetable was in 1398. It referred not only to edible plants, but also those that could be eaten by humans or animals, and included flowers, grasses, and herbs, as well as vegetables. The etymology of fruits is a bit more complicated because it seems that there are two possible origins. One is related with reproduction, e.g. fruit in French, and another with enjoyment, frutos in Latin. We hope we've cleared up some of the confusion around what a fruit is and why our language has evolved to refer to some foods as both. While it may not be ideal for every situation, there are many reasons why we choose to call certain foods vegetables rather than fruits. Whether you're debating which type of tomato sauce will go best with your spaghetti, or enjoying a bowl of sweet potato soup on its own, we hope this video has given you some insight into how our food system works. So do you think of tomatoes as fruits or vegetables? Do you agree with these explanations, or have you got your own thoughts? And is ketchup a fruit, a smoothie, or a condiment? Do please leave a comment below, and while you're there, we'd really love it if you could take a moment to leave us a like. We post short videos like this every weekday, so please consider subscribing so we can look forward to joining you again in our next video.